Good morning. Good morning to my freedom marchers, freedom family, freedom lovers, freedom fighters. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Orange Lily for you. Salute to the brother Mahari Nation in the building. Good morning to you, brother. Daryl Anderson, salute to you, brother. Salute to Daryl Anderson in the building. Man, oh man. Good morning to everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Anyway, this is some bullshit, man. That was some straight hot dog bullshit. But what are you gonna do? Huh? How the shit rolls, man. Anyway, y'all give me a Romeo Lima Charlie if you guys can hear me and understand what I'm saying. The stream disruption is out of control today. So, if you guys hit the like button, man, we can solidify and shore up this live stream so that we can hit you upside the head with this morning paper, so that I can convey to you how dangerous our government is and the pile of shit that we have just stepped into. The quagmire, as one might say. We are in a quagmire that is not too late to remove ourselves from. Because all we have to do is say, you know what? Let's just step back and mind our own fucking business. Listen, we killed Iran, not yet. When I say we did, right? Because, we, despite what if you're an American, if you're a citizen of the United States, a citizen, then you understand that Donald Trump is your representative. He is acting on the behalf of the American people, even if he's doing things that you don't agree with. So at the end of the day, we killed the supreme leader of Iran, the Ayatollah Khamenei. That's what we did. And instead of just saying, you know what, we killed their supreme leader, let's pull back. Let's quit while we are behind, right? Because in doing so, we have set off a barrage of consequences that we can't necessarily come back from. Okay, they have destroyed numerous and attacked and bombed numerous military installations across the Middle East. They have cut off the Strait of Hormuz. They are attacking servers that we're using, right, for our missile defense system. They are destroying satellite systems as well, all over the Middle East. Also, that is instrumental in our air defense system. They have crippled us. They are attacking Tel Aviv. They're attacking Oman. Listen, what they are doing in the Middle East, we are not winning. You understand? And we are not in a position. We don't have the leverage over Iran to try to dictate who they appoint as their new supreme leader. We have no leverage. Right? We have no leverage. We are not in the position to tell any other country what they can and cannot do in their own country. You understand what I'm talking about? Especially over there in the Middle East, right? And so this is the point at which we say, look, Israel, you're on your own. If you want to continue to attack Iran, we ain't fucking with it, right? Because this is a joint terrorist attack against Iran that we are participating in. It's a terrorist attack. We are terrorists. Understand that, right? When you call death and destruction to achieve a political end, you are a terrorist, okay? Especially if you don't have authorization to declare war and to go to war with another country. Someone called me an idiot, but you won't tell me how I'm an idiot. You'll just come in here and say that. And then this is what I'm used to. I'm used to you guys just coming here and saying stupid shit. Idiot is right. Yet you haven't said anything right. Y'all have not come in here and said anything right. What if I told y'all wrong? Iran has appointed a new Ayatollah against the warning of Donald Trump. Donald Trump said, oh, you better not appoint Khamenei's son as the supreme leader. What? Like, who the fuck are you? Who are you and who are we to dictate who Iran can appoint as their supreme leader? Bro, you speaking the truth. Salute to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anytime anybody says anything, it gets erased. Maybe because you're saying some stupid shit. Maybe because they understand that if you just come in here, if you don't have anything to back up what you're saying, I instructed them the other day that you guys can get out of here. Because if you're going to come here, call me idiots. I don't care if you call me an idiot. I don't care if you call me stupid. I don't care if you tell me you're lying. But if you can't explain why I'm an idiot, why I'm lying, If you can't tell me what the truth is based on the information you have, then you're just coming here wasting time. So yeah, that's probably why they're erasing y'all, right? I believe in free speech, but at the same time, you're not going to come in here and just spout off shit without explaining. You tell me that I'm wrong, I need you to explain it to me. So if you come in here and you say I'm an idiot, the next thing you say better be why I'm an idiot and what you have to back up the fact that I'm an idiot. If you say I'm lying, tell me what the truth is. If you say I'm wrong, tell me what's right. If you can't do that, then yeah, they're going to get you out of here. That's just the bottom line to it. That's how we rock up in here. I don't care if you have a disagreement. Go ahead and disagree with me, but explain what your disagreement is and why. That's just how it's going to work. That's just as simple as that. You understand what I'm talking about? Because let me help y'all understand this. You guys are okay with Donald Trump violating your rights in the Constitution. You don't mind if he violates the First Amendment. You don't mind if he violates the Second Amendment. Why? Because you guys have Trump derangement syndrome. You guys are deranged in the way you protect, glaze, and go to bat for Donald Trump. You don't mind if Donald Trump violates human rights. You don't mind if he violates international law. You don't mind if he violates the Constitution. So don't come in here and complain about my moderators sniping your asses simply because you don't know how to have a discussion. You guys just want to come in here and launch insults. So Iran named the new supreme leader because it's their fucking prerogative. If Iran wants to name a new supreme leader, they're well within their right. Tell me when Iran became a state of the United States. Is it the 52nd state? Or did I miss something? When did we absorb Iran into our nation? Since when were Iranians American citizens? When did that happen? Why is Donald Trump making promises to the people of Iran that he's swearing that he's trying to keep, when he's not keeping the promises that he made to United States citizens like you? You know, like y'all, the ones that lick his balls from the back. When is he going to fulfill the promises he made to y'all? He has no interest in it because he knows you're going to do and fall in behind him anyway. Iran can make as many targets as they want. Sure, pal. Sure. Just like the United States made targets of those high-value military men in that hotel that they blew up. Sure. Just like that. Trump's all about himself. His name is on everything. Yeah. Without the word of God, the King James Holy Bible, you are all lost. Know your shit before you speak, you ignorant person. Future, what are you talking about? The next thing you say, future boy, better tell me. You better tell me what shit I don't know about. You said I don't know my shit, but I'm telling you the shit that I know. Tell me what the next thing you better motherfucking say better be to tell me what I got wrong. Iranian people are happy, thanks Trump. No, where are you getting this information from? Where y'all getting this information that the Iranian people are happy with Donald Trump? Where y'all getting this information? Help me understand it. Free Iran from Oman and Pakistan. Well, Iran had its own sovereignty before the U.S. started meddling with it. Where are you getting dumb? Oh, I think I missed a couple super chats. Salute to the Christian fight. Thank you so much for your $5 super chat. The Iranian government are not innocent either. They heavily oppress their citizens like America and Israel. And that, guess what? It's none of our fucking business. If the Iranian government is oppressing the Iranian people, it's up to the Iranian people to rise up and gain their freedom, just like it's up to us to rise up and gain our freedom. Because any nation that comes over here and acts like they want to free us from our dictator, they're going to do the same thing that the United States does. They're going to throw us into chaos and destabilize this country, and they're not going to give a shit about the people. The Christian Fight, salute to you. He says, I agree with you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Salute to the Real Eyes in the building. And also thank you to James for the gift. Thank you, James Reynolds. If Iran is oppressing their people, it's not up to us to free them from their oppression. It's up to us. It's up to them to free themselves from their own oppression. It's up to us to free ourselves from our own oppression. We are being oppressed by our own government. So who are we to try to tell and get behind our government freeing other people from their oppressor? Help me understand this. I know you guys don't believe that you're oppressed. I know, because we get to enjoy the internet. Oh, look, you're saying what you want to say on YouTube. Yeah, guess what? If they felt like it, they can cut this shit off. Oh, you're free to enjoy the internet. You're free to do this and do that. Well, guess who has the controls and the access and can shut this shit down anytime they choose? What was it? That electrical grid that we're tied to that we enjoy? Who has control of that? Who controls all these little things that you enjoy, that you say is that you have access to, that you call freedom? Someone says I do. Oh, you control your internet? So if the government had our internet shut down, you would magically have your own internet. That's what you're trying to tell me? Well, you can make it up, but you don't really have to, right? So who are we to tell Iran how to run their own shit? We can't even dictate how our so-called leaders run this country. We can't even keep our own leaders in check. We can't even ensure the checks and balances are in place like they designed the Constitution to do. We can't even do that. We can't even hold our own leaders accountable. Help me understand it. You shall all be ashamed. This guy defending Jews being enslaved by Nazis. What are you talking about? American muscle. No one said anything about Nazis and Jews. Nice try, though. That's a post hoc fallacy. There's no peace amongst the wicked. It never will be. Yes, please hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Shirley Vaughn, salute to you. So, who is Donald Trump to tell Iran that they need his approval to assign a new supreme leader? Who the fuck is he? He ain't even got his own fucking house in order. Salute to the Christian Fight. Another super chat on your boy, dropping that $2. He said it's honorable to protect innocent people anywhere. It is honorable, but we have innocent people to protect right over here first. How are we gonna protect innocent people in another nation when we can't even protect the innocent over here? The homelessness crisis. How many homeless children are there in this country that we could be using this money that they extort from us to house? Instead, we put billions of dollars into the defense fund. We waste billions of dollars every year on useless bullshit that it does not benefit us at all. And instead, that could be going to housing homeless veterans, housing homeless children, housing homeless people, getting them off the streets. Instead, what do? They extort us. They give incentives to these billion dollar corporations, which allows them not to be taxed. What are we talking about? We can't even protect the innocent people right around here. In certain states, you can't even keep and bear arms to protect yourself and protect your family when you leave the house. Someone says, I, sir, am an idiot. Well, guess what? The next thing you say, Jalen, better be to explain to me how I'm an idiot. If you can't do that, then you're out of here. No, give them an opportunity to explain why I'm an idiot. Give them an opportunity. Let them, if they can explain how I'm an idiot, then they can stay. If they can't do that, then they can get out of here. Give them an opportunity. You can't play music on YouTube. This is my music. It's my music. I can play my music on YouTube. Yes, I can. Free speech absolutely is not protected here anymore, depending on what you're saying, right? You're an idiot because you're living in sin. Repent. What sin am I living in? You know me? SMBR Love. What sin am I committing? You don't know me. I'm in Australia, and the new hate laws, you can't offend anyone, which is crazy work. So that's what they want in the United States. They want Australian style government in the United States. That's what they're working on right now. You need to stop acting like an idiot and repent to Jesus. All right. Okay. What? That's not really explaining. Oh yeah, you like the hat? This is Stormy B Man's hat. This is the Sensei Stormy B Man. He has a YouTube channel. He talks a lot about boxing. He is a boxing scholar, right? So you guys go check out Stormy B Man. I don't know if he's listening, but he can drop his link. What's the difference with Democrats housing illegal immigrants instead of the homeless? What's the difference? Well, the difference is that the priority is fucked up. If the Democrats are housing illegal immigrants before they house homeless United States American citizens, then our priorities are fucked up, right? What free speech is not protected? Give me an example. Jesus Christ. Any free speech they don't like, right? Any free speech they don't like. That's an example, right? Like these anti-Semitism executive orders that they put in the colleges, right? That's a violation of free speech. If you say anything that the Jews don't like and you're in college, guess what? You can be academically penalized for that. That's called a violation of free speech. Yes. So they try to have workarounds, and they try to have loopholes to violate your free speech. They do it, like having Jimmy Kimmel removed from his show because he made fun of Charlie Kirk, having people fired, all these different things. Having people fired for not liking Charlie Kirk after he died. For saying that you're going to go after hate speech, like Pam Bondi did when all of a sudden they hate free speech. Someone says lame ass sweater. That's because you're a fucking hater. That's why. Yeah, you're a hater. You don't like the sweater because you're a hater. Do I feel sorry for myself? Like you think black people are owed something? I don't know what the two has any. Why are you're conflating two different things? What does knowing black people are owed something have to do with feeling sorry for yourself? If I'm an electrician, if I go hang ceiling fans for somebody and they're supposed to give me money for it, and I tell them I want my money, I'm feeling sorry for myself? I'm feeling sorry for myself because I want the money that you owe me. That's feeling sorry for myself? Makes no fucking sense. Beating around what bush? Bring back the black father, even though black fathers are the most active fathers in the United States. Black fathers are the most active fathers in this country. Did you know that? Yeah. The most active fathers in this country are black fathers. The bottom line is, it takes a level of arrogance and hubris to believe, yes, Wills, you can laugh if you want to. You're penalizing people for calling you stupid. No, I'm not. How's it penalizing you? I'm giving you an opportunity to explain why I'm stupid. Yeah. See, that's to encourage you. If you call me stupid, I say, well, tell me why I'm stupid. If you can't do that, then guess what? My moderators are going to get you out of here because you're wasting time. Yeah. I'm not getting them out of here because they're calling me stupid. It's because they can't explain. They can't support their argument, right? They can't support their opinion. Their opinion is I'm stupid. Okay, tell me why I'm stupid. If you can't do that, then you're just wasting time. So yeah. I'm not the government, right? I'm not preventing you from speaking. I'm just preventing you. I'm stopping your comment from showing up in the chat. There's a difference. Then ban me too, you dumb fuck. Okay, why not? There you go. Cause see, who's the dumb fuck? The guy who's using his own channel to speak to people, or the people that don't like what he's saying or think he's stupid, writing in his chat to tell him he's stupid. Who's stupider? Who's stupider? Because you won't see me going into people's chat that I don't like, and I think they're stupid. I don't even waste time watching them. If I think you're stupid, I don't even waste time watching you. So help me understand who's stupider. The person that believes somebody is stupid, or the person that engages with the person they believe is stupid? That's my question. Someone says, calm down, bro. Don't tell me what to do. There you go. You tell me what to do, I'm getting you out of here too. You don't get to do that. I've seen at least 20 people making good points, and still you're rambling about random things and nothing related to the initial topic. That's not true. Fuzzy Wuzzy Gaming. That's not true. Nothing related to the initial topic. That's what you said. You said I'm not talking about anything related to the initial topic, when I multiple times talked about the initial topic, which was Donald Trump is not in the position to tell Iran anything about who they appoint anywhere, when his own house isn't even in order. He's not even a good leader. Donald Trump is a piece of shit leader. How is he gonna run around telling another country who to appoint where? It's that level of arrogance and hubris that's gonna have us fucked up for the next 10, 20 years if somebody doesn't do something about it. Yeah. It's that arrogance and that hubris to think that we can just run around dictating what other countries can and can't do. Iran is not part of the United States. We have no authority over Iran. Yet we feel like we can just, right? Donald Trump thinks he can just dictate this and dictate that. Benjamin Nosferatu can run around dictating this, dictating that, like he's what? Complete and utter nonsense. Based on what standards exactly? Provide points without political rhetoric. Fuzzy, what the hell are you talking about? Based on what standards are you referring to? What standards do you want me to base? What are you talking about? I live in Iraq. People in the U.S. have no right to an opinion. Well, everyone has a right to an opinion. It's just, is the opinion based on something or not? Is it a baseless opinion or is it not? Based on what standard? The standard that, based on the standard of good leadership, which Donald Trump does not demonstrate. right? Good leaders aren't hypocrites. Good leaders don't lead. Good leaders don't drive us and create conflict that could end up killing people and destroying the economy. That's standard. The standard of mind your own fucking business. The Ayatollah and the Iranian president, guess what they were doing? Minding their own Iranian fucking business. Good leaders don't butt into other people's fucking business that has nothing to do with them. Good leaders don't allow nincompoops like Benjamin Nosferatu to lead them around and get them and drag them into bullshit. That's the standard of a good leader, is to lead by example. If you want someone to follow your lead, you should be able to show them the right way to do something, right? Be a good example for people to follow, right? Leaders lead, they don't dictate. So that's number one. That's number one. Leaders don't dictate. They lead by example. They don't have to dictate. Point blank and period. Good leaders give an actual person reason to not act like children and say it is all fake when someone presents evidence. Because that's what they do, right? That's what they do. When they're confronted by the press about what Iran's doing, about how the U.S. is not really getting anything accomplished over there, what they say is, oh, you're just trying to make Trump look bad. Donald Trump is not a good leader. Benjamin Nosferatu is not a good leader. Pete Hegseth is not a good leader. Yet they want to try to dictate what other country can have what leader? No. We got problems over here that we need to take care of, right? But see, this government that we live under cannot allow for a good leader to be in the place of a Donald Trump, because a good leader would start to do things that is counter to what the system was set up for, right? You cannot be a good leader and be the president of the United States. You know, we send $30 billion a year for their education and free healthcare to Israel. But what do we get? I don't think it's 30 billion. I think it's more like 4 billion. $4 billion a year, I think we send to Israel on a regular. I know we've given them about $30 billion over the last 3 years since they started that war with Gaza. But the what we have to do, man, the reason I'm trying to point out to y'all that the fact that a guy like Trump feels like he can tell another country whose leader he just killed their Ayatollah. He had their Ayatollah killed. So he feels like he can determine and dictate who their next supreme leader should be, and then to threaten to kill the next supreme leader? For what reason? What reason would he have to do that? Well, the reason is he wants to dominate the country of Iran with very little effort. He doesn't want to put the real effort in to really topple the Iranian government and take control. No, he felt like, well, let me just take out the supreme leader and tell them who they should replace him with, and he thinks that's going to work. It's very stupid, right? And Donald Trump's controllers, his elite controllers that you'll never know about, right? They hide behind the curtains. They hide behind the scenes. They're stupid too, because they thought this was going to work. They thought, well, we'll take out the Ayatollah and a lot of the other high-ranking leaders over there, and we'll have our way with the country. No, that's not going to work. In a country full of 90 million people, with many different groups, many different cultures. You don't understand politics. It really shows. Well, help me understand politics, Justin Urick. Realize says freedom, they plant their own moles. They want it. They want in. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The dead Iranian leader had every chance to comply. Comply with what? Comply with what? Comply with what? He had no obligation to comply with the United States. Why would he comply? Comply with what? Why would he comply? Anyway, y'all think that we just gonna skate? Y'all think we just gonna? You think Donald Trump? What we did in Iran? Y'all think it's just gonna ride out, huh? Y'all think it's just go? Hey, we can just go around bombing other countries, threatening their leaders, and trying to disrupt their economy, putting sanctions on people, and we can just fucking do what we want, right? There won't be any repercussions because you guys have optimism bias. You think that we can just run around doing what the fuck we want to do and just get away with it. Y'all think it just rocks like that. It don't rock like that. And you'll find out. You're finding out now because you're paying a lot more for gas than you were last week. And the gas prices are going to continue to go up. And that's going to cause everything else, the price of everything else to go up. And that's just the economic consequences. There will be other consequences. Trust me on that. Right? Yeah. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, it is what it is. Yes, it does when they are building nukes. So what? So what if Iran wants to build nukes? So what? We built nukes. China built nukes. Russia built nukes. Israel built nukes. Japan, India, North Korea, South Korea. So what if they build nukes? It's their right. They're within their right to build nukes. If we can build nukes, why not? Iran is an independent sovereign nation. What do y'all not understand? Who you think Iran is a United States protectorate or something? What the fuck you think is going on here? Y'all gotta knock that shit off. Y'all gotta knock it off. Someone says STFU. I know you ain't talking about me. Let me get you out of here, Lori. Yeah, you don't come in here and tell me what to do. So do you want every country to have nukes? Why not? Why not? We have them. Why can't every other independent sovereign nation have their own nukes? What's the problem? What's the problem? If one country has nukes and they have nuclear capabilities and they have the ability to use those nukes against other countries, then yeah, every country should have nukes. Yeah. Either every country has nukes or no country has nukes. Yeah, why not? It's called mutually assured destruction. Mutually assured destruction. Look it up. Why do you think China and the U.S. really don't fuck with each other in an escalated way? Why do you think we never had armed conflict directly with China since the Korean War? Mutually assured destruction. Same. That's why you think it was a Cold War with Russia instead of a hot war. You guys ever thought about that? Mutually assured destruction. Yeah. So what if Iran has nukes? They want to be protected by MAD. Yeah. They want to be able to be on the MAD program. Why not? If they want to remain sovereign, they want to protect their sovereignty. Why not have? Okay, you don't have to declare your departure. You don't have to do that. You don't have to announce your departure. This is not an airport. You don't ever have to come back. Anyway, much love, guys. Got to get out of here. Donald Trump is going to have us fucked up for a very long time. On the behalf of his rulers, of course. That's what we have to understand. This is not really about Trump. This is about Trump's elite class rulers, his controllers, trying to push for world dominance, and they're rushing things because they have an agenda, and they're gonna fuck around and find out. They're the ones who are fucking around and finding out. Point blank and period. It is what it is. Anyway, y'all, thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for hitting that like button. If you ain't did it, hit the like button on the way out. If you think this broadcast is bullshit, I don't understand why you would write in the chat. I don't understand why you're here. It just shows a level of mental instability on your part, because I don't go and watch channels I don't fuck with. I might watch them, but I definitely don't write them. I don't write. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Don't get it. Right? I'll go consume content of people I don't agree with, and if I respect them, I might write in their channel, but I don't insult them. I don't call them out their name. I don't say stupid shit in their chats. I will say something I disagree with, and we can have a conversation. But guess what? If I don't like them, if I think they're idiots and I think they're just spouting off bullshit, then I have no need. And I know me disagreeing and having something to say won't produce anything beneficial. I just simply don't write your chat. That's just me though. Y'all can do what y'all want. I'm just saying, it makes y'all look crazy. Marcus Ross says, by those eyes, you definitely have European in you. Okay. And guess what? Every European has African in them, because guess who the original man is? Guess who the original man is? Yeah, it's the African. Yeah. Humanity started in Africa and branched out from there. So guess what? If you say I have European in me, then I definitely have African in me, because every European has African lineage. Every human being on earth, except for the Aborigines in Australia, they have their own branch that they branched off from. But that's a different story. Thank you, SM. Thank you, Smashy. Anyway, much love. Like, share, subscribe. And guess what? Guess what we're going to do? We're going to keep marching forward toward freedom and truth. And hopefully one day, if you guys disagree with what I'm saying, we can have a discussion about it, and we can go back and forth. Alfonso says, Iran just wanted uranium for research and medical use, but they wanted to produce some highly enriched for export. You mean export? Listen, my wife is in nuclear medicine. She's going to school for nuclear medicine. These substances are not just used to blow shit up. They're used for a lot of different things, right? And like I said, my wife is working in the nuclear medicine, which is a great advancement in medical technology that they use to discover diseases that they otherwise would not find. So anyway, thank you guys for coming through. Much love, like, share, subscribe, and let's keep marching forward toward freedom and truth. And hopefully one day, if you're watching this, even if you don't like me, you can continue to come through, and maybe one day you can understand where I'm coming from and understand that we need to decouple and break free from these controllers that have nothing but horrible designs on you. Freedom's March is an anti-Semitic. You hacked my device, by the way. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. Let's see. You didn't hack my device. You just took a screenshot and created a channel. That's all you did. You took a screenshot from this live stream right now and just created a channel. You didn't hack shit. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for being so obsessed that you took a screenshot to create your own channel using my image. Holla at y'all later. Peace. Nope. Okay, congratulations. Well, then you know where to find me then. If you are going out the way to hack my phone, then you know where to find me. Your lies all slander. Sure, why not? Peace. Defamation? Defamation against whom? Sue me then. Have somebody sue me. Congratulations. Peace.